3 a.m. A shadow moves through the German encampment. A man wearing moccasins instead of boots. No crunch of gravel, no creak of leather, just silence. He enters a barracks. 50 German soldiers sleeping, rifles stacked by the door. He moves past the first soldier, the second, stops at the third. The third soldier's throat opens. No sound, no struggle. Sixth soldier, same precision. Ninth soldier. The pattern continues. 12 soldiers dead, 38 still sleeping. The man has killed every third soldier without waking anyone. Then he does something unexpected. Removes shoe polish. Applies war paint to sleeping faces. 7 soldiers painted. 12 dead. 7 German soldiers wake the next morning with painted faces. 12 others don't wake at all. Someone walked through their camp. Killed at random. Painted survivors. Vanished. The man in moccasins? Tommy Prince. Canadian Indigenous soldier. A hunter who became the Allies' most feared scout. The Germans called his unit the Devil's Brigade. After that night, they understood why. This is the story of how one man's traditional hunting methods became the Wehrmacht's nightmare. Spring 1944. The Allies are stuck in Italy. The Gustav Line, mountains, machine gun nests, artillery, and the Allies have no idea where any of it is. Aerial reconnaissance shows nothing. Ground patrols get slaughtered. The Allies need scouts who can observe and return alive. Most scouts die within 24 hours. The Germans hear them coming, boots on gravel, equipment rattling. The 1st Special Service Force needs intelligence to hit targets. Enter Tommy Prince, Cree hunter from Manitoba. When the brigade needs a volunteer for reconnaissance, Prince steps forward. The briefing: German artillery position, 3-day mission, high probability of death. 5 previous scouts, none returned. You understand this is a suicide mission? Prince nods. I'll need different equipment. What kind? No equipment, and I'm not wearing army boots. The soldiers think he's crazy. The commander is desperate. Fine. You leave at dusk. He returns wearing traditional moccasins. The soldiers laugh. Prince doesn't respond, just walks toward the German lines. The camp assumes he'll be dead by morning. They don't understand that silence isn't about moving slowly. It's about moving correctly. The Germans are about to learn the difference. Allied scouts train on heel-toe technique. It doesn't work, because boots are the problem. Combat boots have rigid soles, hard leather, metal eyelets. They compress everything at once. Twigs snap, gravel crunches. Moccasins work differently. Soft leather. The foot feels the ground through the leather. Finds solid earth before weight transfers. Prince uses whole foot placement. Feel first, commit second. A booted scout takes 20 seconds per step to move quietly. Still makes noise. Prince takes 5 seconds, makes none. But moccasins are just part of it. Equipment makes noise. Prince carries minimal gear. No canteen, drinks from streams. No map case, memorizes terrain. Everything leather or cloth, rifle wrapped, ammunition in leather pouches, dog tags taped. The scouts call this primitive. They're wrong. This is physics. Understanding sound propagation and eliminating every source. He uses hunter's knowledge. Deer avoid predators by understanding wind direction. Always approach upwind. Move during noise cover. Use terrain, soft earth, moss, grass. A German patrol passes within 15 feet. Prince freezes. They never knew he was there. He reaches the artillery position. Not 3 guns, 12. Not a platoon, 200 men. During guard change, Prince slips into camp, takes 7 right boots. Only rights, paints sleeping soldiers' faces, vanishes. Tommy Prince returns 36 hours later, alive, with complete intelligence. The soldiers who mocked his moccasins don't laugh anymore. Word spreads through the 1st Special Service Force. The quiet Indigenous soldier isn't crazy. He's deadly. The commander calls Prince in. Teach the others your methods. Prince agrees. My father taught me for 15 years. These soldiers have days. He starts with footwear. Boots make noise, always. Moccasins can be silent if you change how you walk. He teaches whole foot placement. Feel the ground. Most soldiers fail immediately. Prince focuses on natural learners. Next, equipment elimination. Every piece of metal is a bell. Carry nothing. Memorize terrain instead of maps. Drink from streams instead of carrying canteens. Minimal ammunition because if you need a firefight, you've already failed. Environmental awareness. Close your eyes. Tell me what you hear. They hear nothing. Prince hears everything. Owl northwest, deer southeast. Sentry 200 yards ahead. How do you hear a sentry from 200 yards? You don't. You hear what the forest does when a sentry is present. Birds avoid that direction. Fourth lesson, psychological warfare. The Germans fear what they don't understand. Be incomprehensible. Right boots, not left. Every third soldier. Make them afraid to sleep. Final lesson, patience. Western armies teach speed. That's why scouts die. Be impossibly slow. After 3 weeks, 12 soldiers master Prince's methods. The Silent Hunters. First mission, infiltrate German headquarters. Standard survival rate, 0%. Prince and 12 students insert at midnight. Return 48 hours later. All 13, alive. The Silent Hunters are operational. February 1944. The Wehrmacht's strongest position in Italy. 500 soldiers, artillery, machine guns. The commander looks at Prince. We need eyes inside their main barracks. Prince studies photos. Yes, alone. Mission, infiltrate. Enter barracks. Observe. Extract. Survival, 12%. 11 p.m. New moon. 70 sentries. Searchlights. Dogs. 2 hours observing patterns. The gap. 30-second window. Once every 12 minutes. 1:43 a.m. Prince moves. Inside the camp. Prince moves like smoke between shadows. Maintenance door. Unlocked. 50 soldiers. 20 minutes observing. Weapon types. Ammunition. Officer ranks. Intelligence complete. He should leave. But Prince understands psychological warfare. These soldiers sleep peacefully. Trust their defenses. That confidence is a weapon. First bunk. War paint across sleeping sergeant's forehead. Doesn't wake. Third bunk. Skips second. Random. More terrifying. Third soldier. Throat cut. Silent. Precise. Sixth. Same. 12th. 15th. Kill every third. Paint half the survivors. Leave rest untouched. 20 minutes. 12 dead. 7 painted. Nobody woke. 6 a.m. Painted faces. Bodies discovered. If someone can walk through, kill at will, leave messages. Nowhere is safe. Prince returns. Complete intelligence. 12 dead. 500 too terrified to sleep. The incident spreads through Wehrmacht intelligence within 48 hours. Enemy possesses unknown infiltration capability. Extreme caution advised. Immediate psychological effect. German soldiers sleep in shifts. Security triples. Sentries every 50 meters. Exactly what the Allies wanted. Exhausted soldiers make mistakes. Prince doesn't stop. Mission 2. Leaves strange objects in circles. Spent casings. Playing cards. Germans waste days analyzing the message. There is no message. That's the weapon. Mission 3. Enters officers' quarters. Doesn't kill anyone. Moves objects slightly. Documents shifted. Photos tilted. The officer returns. Items rearranged. The message, I was here. Could have killed you. Officer requests transfer. 3 others do same. Camp loses command structure within a week. Fear multiplication. 1 man creates fear in 500. 500 spread it to 5,000. Wehrmacht tries countermeasures. More dogs. Advanced security. Prince adapts. Drainage systems. Shift changes. Upwind. Germans can't counter what they can't understand. March 1944. German defensive efficiency decreased 30%, not combat. Exhaustion and paranoia. Silent Hunters conduct 17 missions. 0 casualties. Perfect intelligence. Intelligence enables precise attacks. Artillery destroyed. Supply routes interdicted. Allied offensive launches April. German line already exhausted. Gustav line breaks in 11 days. Projected 6 weeks. Allied casualties 40% lower. 1 man in Moccasins. Fear more powerful than bullets. Asymmetric warfare. 1 man neutralizing hundreds through psychological dominance. War's end. Tommy Prince conducts 91 reconnaissance missions behind enemy lines. Average scout survival. 1 to 3 missions. Prince. 91 without serious wounds. Awarded military medal by Britain and Silver Star by United States. Most decorated Indigenous soldier in Canadian military history. Real story is in German intelligence reports. Wehrmacht developed specific file on the Phantom Scout. By 1945, German doctrine includes provisions for silent infiltration threats. 1 man proved traditional indigenous hunting more effective than modern military training. After war, Prince faces racism. Can't get employment, can't buy property. Prince re-enlists for Korea. More combat, more medals. Post-war Canada doesn't offer equality. Dies 1977, age 62. Full military honors. Canada posthumously names him Person of National Historic Significance in 2013. Real legacy isn't medals. Doctrine transformation. Militaries quietly integrate Prince's methodology. Minimalist equipment. Environmental awareness. Psychological warfare. Modern special forces study his missions. Boot incident taught in psychological warfare courses. Fear is a weapon. Mystery creates force multiplication. Making enemies paranoid beats killing them. German intelligence officer, 1944. Cannot defend against enemy who operates outside tactical understanding. Recommendation: avoid night operations in sectors where this individual operates. One soldier terrified Wehrmacht so completely, they recommended avoiding entire sectors. Tommy Prince didn't become legend by following convention. He became one by ignoring it. The quietest steps can shake the loudest empires.